boy Silver Rancher back for another ranch reaction. Yeah. I got my first Ivycomb reaction in a while that I've been meaning to get around to, since I listened to Heat, and then I had a nice surprise on Heat where Ivy actually watched one of my videos. Kind of blew my damn mind, I can't lie. Yeah, so I'm gonna be listening to Lovesick. I want to give a shout out to Timber the Floof for the suggestion. And if there was anyone else, I'll also put it here. But I want to give a big thank you to everybody, because as you see there on the number, I officially hit 1,000. So I want to say thank you to all y'all for that. I'll be making a video probably tomorrow, talking about it. But I want to do some reactions today. Just make sure I keep in the groove of things. I got some music that I've been working on. In fact, I got a cover that will be coming out very soon, either this week or next week. I'm not going to say which one it is, but it's a very popular song. So, yes, I will be but I'm going to be listening to Lovesick. If you enjoy the reaction, make sure you leave support by liking, commenting, subscribing, the whole 9 yards. I guess because now the next goal is 2K or 2,500. Let's get to there next and see what happens. And I'm ready to jump right into this. But before we do, a quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important, since quite frankly I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals, and just they don't feel supernatural, but Dubby does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It helps gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those three together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in Dubby. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, silver_ranch with a capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of Dubby. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, Dubby Energy. And now back to the video. With out of the way, this is Lovesick by Ivycomb, and let's get into it.
Hey look, I don't mean to be cruel, I don't know you that well, and I feel like a tool, but I have a feeling deep inside of my gut, and I need some help to escape this rut. You see, I wish you'd join me for a trip. We could go for cosmic brownies in my crazy rocket ship. I don't know.
I love that. Cosmic brownies in my crazy rocket ship, which, again, brownies, but also, you ever had a cosmic brownie? It's the best. Like, you just gave me memories back to my childhood there. What I've always loved about Ivy's music is this mixture between dubstep, but also a lot of songs like Luminescence, I guess is like my favorite example, combines like dubstep elements with like a really like soft and like relaxing piano, which I think is a really nice touch to their music.
For a trip, we could go for cosmic brownies in my crazy rocket ship. I don't know why you'd pick a guy like me when the world is full of oysters with their pearly white beads. Or I'd pick an egg so we could hatch it and fight off monsters. I'll grab the hatchet, a big fucking shark with a million teeth and a million eyes, and also the shark has legs. What do you want me to?
That's an interesting way to describe that. I thought this bit right here, again, simple romance, but listen to these lines right here.
Full of oysters with the pearly white beads. So I pick on eggs.
I like comparing like an egg to like pearls, like almost like lowering themselves down to like a maybe a less than adequate attitude. And then what I think is like interesting, take an egg and we can hatch it.
So we could hatch it and fight off monsters. I'll grab
And fight off monsters, like things you would say like, oh, let's do things together, just you and me. I like the writing.
the hatchet, a big fucking shark with a million teeth and a million eyes, and also the shark has legs. What do you want me to say? I'm sorry, I was late for the day. 10,000 eyes are on me. Don't make me beg and plead. What do you want me to say? I'm not sure if I am okay. 10,000 eyes are on me. Sick of love, yet I feel so lovesick. I'm on a trip through.
I've always said it, and it's the reason I love their music so much. The blending of their lower harmonies mixed with like the higher melody makes this really good dynamic, like this really strong, big, and just overall like I would say a pretty emotional dynamic range that someone like Ivycomb has that you might not typically think in respect to like other artists you would probably hear on my channel, like a Hala, like a K's, like an Orcadia, like a DPS, like that. This sounds really good.
I feel so lovesick. I'm on a trip through astral fields. I don't have a clue which way is up, but I know I can feel if I follow that rhythm and read off the time. I know the voices guide my shallow light affection, space divine, and yet I don't know why the stars aligned on that day. It's just too strange. I can't find a way. Why do I know? You don't know, I do. I just feel so sick. I'm lost without trapped in a deep love interstate. Love struck car by colors, no time to wait. But I don't got my heart from a view so afar. I fan at the show, crying out for a star. I wish you'd join me for a trip. We could go for classic brownies in my crazy rocket ship. I don't know why you'd pick a guy like me when the world is full of oysters.
Again, and I just love the contrast that they got with their music from, like I said, the simple percussion. I feel like not only keeps the tempo, but has like a nice, like, almost earthy tone to it, and then the really soft, sweet melodic piano. That contrast between the middle, which is like all the synthesizers, pads, other elements that like make a dubstep track. And like right then in the middle is Ivy's voice. What I could definitely say is their music's probably the most... There's something distinct about the way Ivy makes music that I think sits well with me versus like other artists that I would say maybe I'd listen to differently in like in the nerdcore space, because this is definitely something that the first time I listened to, I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. But then the more I kept listening to Ivy's music, the more I just kind of fell in love with like the style, the charm, and like almost this heavy futuristic approach. I wouldn't say modern, because there's a lot of artists who still use classical elements with music. But that's why I said futuristic, is like more pads, synthesizers, more dubstep and digitally inclined music, where you wouldn't hear that as much, I feel like, in a lot of other spaces. I don't know. Like I said, there's something that really always sticks with me with Ivy's music, and I think also part of it's the awesome art style that PC Doodle / Lovecut V does.
Rocket ship. I don't know why you'd pick a guy like me when the world is full of oysters with the pearly white beans. Or I'd pick an egg so we could hatch it and fight off monsters. I'll grab the hatchet, a big fucking shark with a million teeth and a million eyes, and also the shark has legs. What do you want me to say? I'm sorry, I was late for the day. 10,000 eyes are on me. Don't make me beg and plead. What do you want me to say? I'm not sure if I am okay. 10,000 eyes are on me. Sick of love, yet I feel so lovesick.
What I'm interested in about with this song is this bit right here. I'm curious if it's about like trying to maintain a social, like, you know, social following, while it's also like, you know, a lot of us who make content online, it's our way of making money and enjoying ourselves. But I'm curious if that led to like maybe them missing a date or kind of letting someone walk out of their life. And now they're, like the song says, lovesick. They miss them because maybe they messed up, or maybe it was like, maybe they're trying to make things right, but they're, at some points, it's like people unfortunately move on and go about their life differently. I don't know.
If I am okay, 10,000 eyes are on me. Wow. Sick of love, yet I feel so lovesick. I'm on a trip through astral fields. I don't have a clue which way is up, but I know I can feel if I follow that rhythm and read off the time. I know the voices guide my shallow light, affection, space divine. And yet I don't know why the stars aligned on that day. It's just too strange, I can't find a way. Why do I know you don't know I do? I just feel so sick, I'm lost with, I'm trapped in a deep love interstate. Love struck car by car, there's no time to wait. But I dug up my heart from a view so afar, a fan at the show crying wild for a star.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah, that was Lovesick by Ivycomb. A song like that, I think, had a really deep premise, and again, I'm always just a huge fan of how they go about the process, their style, their harmonies, their writing. Their last few songs I've actually really liked Ivy's writing a lot. So overall, I think this is just it's just a really good song to listen to. It sounds good. I think it has a pretty solid and important message. And overall, I think it's just an overall really good song to listen to. So I highly recommend, if you haven't listened to Lovesick yet, go run that song up. Again, Ivy did a great job with it. And if you enjoyed, make sure you leave support by dropping a like, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation while turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, vlogs, EP album breakdowns, or anything else that I drop on this channel, because all the love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me. I'm working. I just hit 1,000, so I can't thank you guys enough. And so I guess 2,000 is the next goal. So that out of the way, I'm going to get out of here. From the Ranch Nation, take care. I love you all, and I'm out of here. Peace.